When asked to focus on an issue happening somewhere in the world, Emily and I decided, why not just focus on something that's happening globally? Sexual objectification happens all over the world and has been since basically the beginning of time. Sexual objectification is when a person is looked at and thought of solely as an object, or an object to have sex with, more commonly, because hence the name sexual objectification. Sexual objectification is commonly, it's in our media, we see it on the TV, that girl trying to sell you makeup, that girl laying half naked in a car, that is sexual objectification. We have decided to ask people around school some questions to kind of bring them out of their comfort zone and recognize what sexual objectification is and how it really does affect them.
With your body?
Depends on the day. Sometimes I really hate myself, and then other days I hate myself less in terms of my body.
Why? Like ever in your life, did you?
Yeah, to some extent. I mean, like, you can look around yourself and see, like, the portrayal of women, and, like, in movies, you see, like, oh, a girl's falling in love, she's getting an amazing job, and that's what I want, so I just want to be like her.
I've always just been the bigger kid. Like, I've never had the flat stomach or, like, anything that you would classify as a good body, I think. I've always been really petite on the top and then like really like wide on the bottom, and it's just different than everybody else.
Okay, I definitely pressure myself to have the perfect body. No one explicitly tells me so, but I mean, watching television and seeing all those role model celebrities on television, it's hard not to wish you were like that.
Seeing like models and stuff like that makes them want to be them, and it's not even like the model's actual body. But the models are like put in like, oh, this is the ideal of like a woman's body, and this is like how, this is what perfect is, and people want to be perfect just like them, so they like starve themselves and stuff like that, and like just to be perfect when it honestly doesn't do anything.
I feel like society is like, the perfect girl is really thin and super pretty, and yeah.
Cool. Videos of like the women on magazine and how they're just completely fake.
Little subconscious desire to be what society dictates is the perfect woman.
In your opinion, like, what does she look like?
Like a beautiful face, I guess. People that would come to mind immediately would be like supermodels or something, or like TV stars.
And I think a face that kind of makes sense and everything's proportioned correctly, and you don't need to have like specific things, just everything is in harmony.
And do you know what a mastectomy is?
No.
Yeah.
Is a vasectomy the same?
Mastectomy.
I know what I'm saying. Like, I know what a vasectomy is.
A what?
Why would you do that?
Why would you have your breast removed?
Yeah.
Breast cancer.
Oh.
If it's too intense, then, or if you've had it multiple times, then it's just easier to remove your breast.
Okay.
That looks very painful.
Think about that.
What do I think about it? I think it's awful. I think that's horrible, right? Yeah, that nobody should have to go through that.
Can you briefly describe your understanding of sexual objectification?
It's when it's not only like liking breasts or something like that, but it's also like only seeing a woman as that.
So yeah,
And do you think that girls are more pressured to have a certain body type or to look a certain way?
Absolutely. I think we've been moving towards that more and more progressively. The acceptance of different body types, but there's definitely that want that little girls still have. Definitely. I mean, I hear it from my little sister every day that she doesn't like the way she looks, and it breaks my heart because I think girls are just pushed more and more to be this Barbie figure, this unattainable thigh gap, you know, which is like, it's just unrealistic. It's unrealistic and it's not fair.
Right, and sometimes I wonder, will someone ever actually love me for who I am instead of my figure and who I am on the outside?